Imagine waking up tomorrow, and borders no longer exist. No passports. No visas. No immigration lines. You could go anywhere, live anywhere, work anywhere. Sounds like a dream, or a nightmare? Today, we're diving into one bold question. What if every country on Earth abolished its borders? The answer might surprise you. What are borders, really? Borders aren't just lines on a map. They define who we are, where we belong, and who gets to come in, or stay out. They shape our laws, our cultures, our identities. Without them, the very idea of a country begins to fade. So what happens when those lines are erased? Economy without borders. Let's start with the economy. Without borders, global trade could explode. Businesses would expand without restriction. Job seekers could go anywhere opportunity calls. Sounds great, right? But there's a flip side. 1. Local businesses might get crushed by bigger international players. 2. Wealthy countries could become magnets, draining talent from poorer regions. 3. Wage gaps could shrink or widen. 4. In a world without borders, we gain access, but also face intense competition. Mass migration and cultural fusion. Now, imagine people moving freely across the globe. Fleeing war, seeking work, chasing dreams. Cities could become mosaics of cultures, languages, and ideas. That diversity could spark creativity and innovation. But it also raises urgent questions. 1. How do we manage housing and infrastructure? 2. Can public services keep up? 3. Will cultural identity be enriched, or lost? What about security? Here's where it gets tricky. Without border checks, how do we track threats? Weapons trafficking, human smuggling, cybercrime. These don't stop at invisible lines. Could we build a new kind of global security system? Or would chaos reign in the absence of control? A borderless world demands a whole new way of thinking about safety. The end of national identity? Without borders, what happens to patriotism? Would you still call yourself American, Indonesian, Brazilian, or just human? Would flags lose meaning? Would anthems fade? Or would new forms of identity emerge, local, cultural, or global? We might see less division, or more confusion. In a borderless world, who are we? A real-world example, the EU. We don't have to guess, just look at the European Union. Countries like France, Germany, and Spain have open borders. People travel, work, and live across nations freely. It's boosted economies, strengthened unity, and encouraged peace. But it's also created friction over jobs, migration, and national identity. The EU shows us both the promise and the pressure of a borderless system. A world without borders could mean freedom, opportunity, and unity. But it also raises real concerns. 1. How do we protect people? 2. How do we share resources fairly? 3. How do we stay connected to our roots? There's no easy answer, just a big, bold question. What kind of world do you want to live in? Would you embrace a borderless future, or fight to keep the lines? Tell us in the comments. Your voice matters. If this video opened your mind or challenged your view, like it, share it, and subscribe for more deep dives into the future of our world. Together, let's imagine what comes next.